Raiders fans, listen up. There's some exciting news coming your way. Ashton Jeanty, the new running back for the Las Vegas Raiders, might not be held back this season. Some people are wondering if the team will limit his playing time to keep him healthy. But let's be honest. When you're paying a young, explosive talent like Jeanty a low price, why slow him down? If we're talking about a pitch count, that would probably mean keeping him under 270 touches. But in reality, expect Jeanty to be heavily involved. I wouldn't be surprised if he racks up over 300 touches this season alone. That's how much the Raiders believe in this guy. Before listening to the latest news, subscribe to the channel, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Let's move on to the new news. Now let's talk about another move that's flying under the radar, Bigfoot Red TSI. He joined the team through the International Pathway Program, and while some are asking about David Agoa, he's no longer with the Raiders. TSI is now that international player filling the extra roster spot. It's a smart move by the Raiders, adding depth without using up a main roster space. And finally, when it comes to improving the cornerback spot, specifically the nickel position, there are still a few names out there worth watching. The Raiders could look at experienced players like Mike Hilton or Troy Hill. Both bring veteran experience and could be smart, short-term additions. The Raiders are thinking ahead. They're not just building a team, they're building a dangerous one. The Raiders' defense could look very different this season, and that's a good thing. There's a wave of versatile talent rising in the secondary. Players like Eric Stokes, Cameron Richardson, Jacorian Bennett, and Darren Porter could be used in creative rotations. Add in names like Isaiah Polamau and Jeremy Chin, both capable of sliding into the nickel spot, and you've got a defense full of flexibility and speed. If there's one veteran who could still help this unit, it's Mike Hilton. His experience at nickel corner would give this defense an immediate boost. Now let's talk running backs. Some fans are wondering if the Raiders should move on from Zamir White and bring in someone like J.K. Dobbins. But the truth is, that move doesn't seem necessary. The team already has Raheem Mostert behind Ashton Jeanty. Mostert may not carry the ball 200 times, but he brings explosive speed and can be a game-changer in the right moments. Instead of spending big money on another injury-prone back, the Raiders are betting on young legs, and it's a smart move. What about safety help? Many fans are asking if Justin Simmons, the longtime Denver Bronco, could land in Las Vegas. While the odds aren't high, there is an interesting connection. Brian Stark, a new front office member with the Raiders, was part of the Broncos' scouting department when Simmons was drafted. If that past relationship plays a role, Simmons could be on the radar. Still, the team may look elsewhere for help at free safety, but if Simmons signs, that's a win. He'd immediately upgrade one of the Raiders' most urgent needs. As for the offense, don't sleep on the tight end duo. With Brock Bowers and Michael Mayer in the mix, expect a lot of action through the middle of the field. The new offensive scheme might just unleash both of them in ways fans haven't seen before. The Raiders' offense is about to get a serious upgrade, and fans should be excited. This year, tight ends Michael Mayer and rookie star Brock Bowers are expected to play huge roles. Mayer didn't get the attention he deserved last season, but that's about to change. The coaching staff is ready to use both of them in creative ways, lining them up in different spots, creating mismatches, and giving the quarterback more trusted targets. The offense itself, expect a new identity. It'll feature a zone running scheme, a slower tempo, and a spread-out formation that gives playmakers room to work. Think vertical passing and hard, downhill running, similar to what Chip Kelly used to do at Ohio State. It's not about flashy quarterback runs. It's about making defenses guess and taking smart shots downfield. One of the most exciting things? Versatility. Players like Jacoby Myers, Brock Bowers, Jack Beck, and Trey Tucker can line up anywhere, outside, inside, or in motion. That flexibility keeps defenses off balance. One play, it's a deep shot. The next play, it's a handoff to Ashton Jeanty, who has the speed to break away and the power to wear down defenders. The Raiders aren't just building an offense, they're building a chessboard, where every piece can move in different directions. Fast, flexible, and dangerous. And now, there are whispers about Michael Mayer possibly being traded, but nothing concrete. If the Raiders did make that move, a team like the Philadelphia Eagles might make sense. They've shown interest in tight ends, and there are rumors that Dallas Goedert might be on his way out. Plus, the Raiders just hired someone from Philly's front office. Could that lead to a deal? Maybe, but for now, Mayer looks like a key piece in this exciting new offense. There's been a lot of buzz about Michael Mayer possibly being traded, but let's be honest, moving him might not be the smartest play. With Brock Bowers expected to line up more as a wide receiver, Mayer becomes even more valuable as the go-to tight end. When the Raiders roll out 3 receiver sets, guys like Bowers, Jakobi Meyers, and Jack Beck can handle blocking duties while still stretching the field. And Mayer, he's the dependable force in the middle. Strong, skilled, and ready to prove why he belongs in silver and black. Trade talks come and go, but Mayer still has plenty of chances to shine this season. His size and ability to create separation make him a key piece in this versatile offense. Unless something unexpected happens, don't count on him leaving Vegas anytime soon. Now, let's talk defense. If the Raiders want to strengthen the secondary before camp, names like Julian Blackmon or Justin Simmons stand out at free safety. They bring experience, ball skills, and leadership. At linebacker, the options aren't as exciting, but someone like Kaiser White or Jelani Tavai could add depth. Jermaine Pratt might be a long shot, but he's worth watching if the Bengals make a move. On the quarterback front, Cam Miller is a name to remember. If he plays lights out in camp, don't be surprised if he climbs the depth chart quickly. His presence alone will push Aiden O'Connell to compete harder, and that kind of internal competition is exactly what will make Geno Smith sharper too. Iron sharpens iron, and the Raiders' quarterback room is full of fire this year. Let's talk about the one player who could make the biggest impact in silver and black, Ashton Jeanty. If you're looking for a future star, Jeanty isn't just a name to know, he's the name to remember. Explosive, shifty, and strong, this rookie has all the tools to dominate. He's got that rare ability to break away for 70 yards or grind out a tough third down when it matters most. The Raiders haven't had a weapon like this in the backfield in years. And here's the real kicker. If everything clicks, Ashton Jeanty could be in the running for NFL Rookie of the Year. He's that dangerous. The way this offense is being built, with speed, power, and versatility, Jeanty fits perfectly into the puzzle. Now, let's shift to the wide receiver talk. There's been some noise about the Raiders possibly targeting George Pickens from the Steelers. Let's be real. Yes, he's got the physical tools. He's fast, he blocks well, and he plays with attitude. But attitude alone doesn't win games. What the Raiders need are team-first receivers, not locker room distractions. This offense is built on unselfish play. Jakobi Meyers, Jack Beck, and Brock Bowers all have one thing in common. They're grinders. They'll block, they'll sacrifice, and they care about one thing only: winning. That's the culture the Raiders are building. Pickens, despite his talent, doesn't fit that mold right now. So, no thanks. We're not chasing talent if it doesn't come with commitment. As for improving the secondary, don't be surprised if the Raiders pull the trigger on a smart free agent safety soon. Someone like Julian Blackmon makes sense. Solid instincts, veteran presence, and the kind of player who can lead without needing the spotlight. This team is quietly building something powerful, and the pieces are starting to fit. Let's talk about the Raiders' defense, and one of the biggest decisions still on the table: who's going to step in at free safety? There are a few names floating around, but one stands out: Quandre Diggs. He brings experience, leadership, and the kind of veteran presence that could instantly strengthen the secondary. His connection with Pete Carroll and the Seattle defense shows he knows how to play in high-pressure situations. If the Raiders want someone who can lead the back end, Diggs is the guy to call. Another interesting name? Jordan Whitehead, known for his aggressive style and playoff experience. He's got ties to Tampa Bay, and there's a good chance those connections still carry weight. Then there's Jalen Mills, who's got Philly roots. With the Raiders bringing in former Eagles scout Anthony Patch, Mills could quietly become a name to watch. Now, on to the linebacker room. There's real opportunity here. Aside from Eland and Roberts, no linebacker spot is locked in. That means players like Tommy Eichenberg, Devin White, Amari Burney, and Amari Gaynor all have a real shot to earn reps. This defense is being reshaped, and every snap in training camp will matter. Eichenberg in particular has the physicality and instincts to push for a bigger role, but he'll need to prove himself fast if he wants to start. The Raiders' coaching staff is making one thing clear: earn your spot. Nothing is being handed out, and that mindset could lead to some serious competition on the field this summer. This defense is far from finished, and that's exactly why Raider Nation should be excited.